Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Punxsutawney. Now, I've got quite a few things to do in this episode because in the last episode I said that we would actually go to the Nether and get some wither skulls and get a little beacon underway. So that's quite a lot to do, but I've got a few things to show you first off, so let's get sort of turned round, put my armour back on. Well, actually, this is one of the things that I need to do first thing, is get my armour enchanted, because if I'm going into the Nether to take on some withers, I want some slightly better armour than what I had. I think I had protection 2 on pretty much everything, but I want something like protection 3. Got myself a smite 2 sword, not the best, but it'll have to do. Could really do with some arrows, but not really sure what to do about that. I don't really have much to do with those, so I guess I'll just have to take them on face to face with a smite sword. So yeah, anyway, the first thing to show you is this little villager breeding thing. Now in the last episode I described this as being something like a panda breeding program. It's now a bit more like a lemmings breeding program. They are going wild in there. I've had to switch it off. I've had to cover up the gap to the doors down there so that they don't actually continue breeding. Because I don't know what to do all of these guys yet. I've been trading with some of them to see what trades they've got. I've got some really nice ones like Unbreaking, Efficiency 2, Pick, that's not too bad. I've actually got a Mending guy here somewhere, and the trade isn't too bad. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. 30 for a book. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to get that one sort of fed up and sorted out and sort of keep sorting out the librarians. But I just haven't been looking at this because I've been working around this area quite a lot. You can see that I've taken out a huge chunk of land right here. This entire breeding thing was under a huge chunk of land and now it's completely out in the open. So I've taken out a massive lump. Now let's see if I can show you that. I've added a few extra chests through necessity. Lots of sand, more sandstone, and some other sandstone bits and bobs. So yeah, I've been kind of busy. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show you before the episode got underway and I went to the Nether and died a few times on camera, was I had a shout out from a good friend over at Totally Gaming 100 called Captain Obvious, and he's actually put me in his little Hall of Fame, and I thought that was a really nice idea. So I thought I'd do the same with my little area here. So here you go. This is not so much a Hall of Fame. It's what I'm going to call for now a Cutch of Credit. Now, if you know what Cutch means, it's a very small space in the Welsh language. It is a very small space. But here you go, Captain Obvious. You're the first name over here in my Cutch of Credit. This will eventually be a Hall of Fame or something like that. But for now, it's Cutch of Credit. It's just you. And thank you very much for the shout out. It's much appreciated. He's doing some really interesting stuff over there, like some puzzles, some Rebus puzzles, the Einstein puzzle, which I'm actually going to have a go at a little bit later today. I kind of, I think that one will be straightforward. It'll just take a little bit of time to get my head around it and do all the logic. But yeah, really interesting stuff. Good channel. Yeah, he's also running a survival series and various other things as well, so go check him out. I'll leave a link down in the description. Definitely worthwhile. I've sort of gone across there and I found myself going back again and again. So yeah, that's that. Am I going to be allowed out the door? Yes, I'm out. Okay, so I am going to expand that, I promise. Something I didn't mention as well was I've actually built this up quite a bit. I've added an extra 2 layers on top. Because I was getting a few librarians and I used up all of my paper, all of my sugarcane, like straight away. It took about 5 minutes to burn through the sugarcane that I had, and it was about half a chest worth. So yeah, I'm building that back up again, and I want to build this up even more. I think I could sustain 5 layers of this without any problem, because it's a really good trade for the librarians. Also, I've switched over to, on my farming area over here, I've switched over to just doing carrots and potatoes. Because I didn't actually realise, but I thought maybe the farmer villagers would trade with radishes now, but they don't. So I'm just doing the carrots and potatoes thing. I should double check the farmer thing. Maybe it's an unlocked trade, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm trading with them now. So there you go, lots and lots of crops going on there. And finally, I just wanted to say hello and welcome to all of the recent subscribers. I've had a few recent subscribers on the channel. It's really nice to see you all, and I thought I'll do a little cake to celebrate. So let's see, we've got these bits here, and this will give me an achievement as well. So it's kind of fun to do this, doing it manually. Can't shift click them in, and there we go, cake. The lie. Whoops, throw my buckets on the floor, why not? And there we are. That's the cake to say hello to all of the subscribers that have come across recently. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again a few times. So I'm going to do a little cut right there. I'm going to get my armour organised, see what I get, and maybe sort of head over to the nether and have a little look around. I've got myself some half slabs ready because I want to expand a couple of the spawning pads where the wither skeletons can spawn, and I've got to make myself up some fire resist potion and get my stuff sort of done. You know, I've got a few things to do before I go over there and really sort of bring you in and show you what we're up to and get myself killed. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit. Right, I'm back in, and I was just building out this platform and suddenly I got a pack of like 4 of these things come spawning in, so I'm just going to try and get one at a time if I can. And the smite too is making a difference. That's lovely. And actually building this platform out of sandstone is fantastic because I can pretty much see them coming. So, oh blimey, that one did a bit of strafing, caught me off guard. And finally, are you going to come and see me now? Yeah? I mean, you're looking right at me. Come on. And down, 1, 2. Smite 2 shots. Not bad. Not too bad. Let's see what we got for that. And we got nothing. Okay, no great surprise there, to be honest. But yeah, this is what I've kind of been working on. I've been making this platform a bit bigger. So this was 2 crossroads. And I had the centre of one crossroad there, and the centre of the next crossroad right there. Now I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think that I can expand these out by 9. So I can make this into one great big spawning platform for the wither skeletons. And I think also as well, if I really felt inclined, I could actually extend this down by 9. But I think the lower ones need to be made out of the neverstone, or neverrack brick, what's it called? Never brick. I can't do them out the half slabs in the sandstone. Now I've got a couple of reservations with the sandstone, and the main one being that I'm not sure it's got high blast resistance. So if I get a ghast coming up in the sky and blasting me down, then I might have a problem. But I'm going to take that risk for now, because what I really want to do is put a lid on this so that nothing can come spawning in above and cause me problems. Blaze have been a little bit of an issue whilst I've been building this. I've still got my fire resist potion on me, and I still haven't died yet, which is quite lovely. So far so good. So yeah, I'm just going to spend a bit more time building this out, and if any more big spawns come in, like packs of 4, then I'll bring you in and we can have a tackle of them together and see if you get the entertainment value of me dying. Right, and we're back. So I've been working around up here. I've made up my platform ready. It's quite nice. If anything actually spawns on it, you do get to see it straight away, which is really, it's a real advantage in the nether. Everything's so dark. Needs a bit more white around the place so you can see a bit better. So yeah, I've set up this, so this shouldn't spawn anything. I think over the side there, yeah, there's a lot of lava down there, so I shouldn't get any spawns down there. I should get quite good spawn rates. Also, I treated myself to an infinity book from one of my villagers. So I've now got an infinity bow, and I just found myself a couple of arrows, and everything's good. So now all that I'm waiting for is some spawns. Let's see. I've sort of been running back and forth. I've got a few sort of blaze rods together. Wow, that happened. Where did they come from? Okay, I think I'll go in this direction. I'm pretty sure I've got a spawner over there somewhere as well. Blaze spawner, so that might be something for another episode. Now, something I wanted to ask everyone was, what should I do in the next episode? I was sort of toying with the idea of actually building up a proper base or making myself an iron farm. So you let me know, leave me a comment down below and tell me what you'd like to see me do next. They're both going to get done, it's just which one should be first. So yeah, leave me a comment. I'm just going to spend some time running back and forth here and seeing if I get any spawns at all. I've only seen one batch appear on here. I should maybe double check my spawning rules for wither skeletons, because I'm not seeing anything much. Not seeing anything much at all. So something else that I did whilst you were away, or whilst I was away, was I built this little link back to my portal. So this portal actually goes right into the middle of my base. That's the one, and this leads straight through to here. So it's really convenient to get to a oh look, here we go. What have I got? I've got 1, 2, and they've seen me. Great. 1, 2, nothing. I should maybe get myself a looting sword next. I'm doing this with just a plain old smite 2. So I'm not going to get the highest likelihood of getting a skull. I think they reckon that if you're just using a standard sword, it's around about 1 in 100. So maybe that's the next thing that I should get onto, is get myself a looting 3 sword. And I think it comes down to about 1 in 20, which isn't too bad. So yeah, I think that's what I'll get onto next. So I'll go and have a look at getting some looting on my sword and see how that goes. I think I've got a villager that's got looting 2. They're a little bit expensive. So yeah, I'm going to go back, have a go at that, and we'll come back in a few moments. Right, and we're back, guys. I've been doing a bit of time down here, getting my levels back up just to... Wow, they're quite noisy, aren't they? Just so I can have a go at getting this looting 3 enchant. I'm not really, you know, holding out a huge amount of hope for getting it right now, but it'd be really nice if I could just get it. So let's get my armor back on. I always take my armor off when I'm AFK, just in case. Bad things have happened before. So just reorganize myself. Bones I'm not too bothered about. I'll keep that on my hotbar. And I want all of the rotten flesh, because I can do some trading with that if this doesn't work out. There's a villager that I have which has actually got a trade for looting 2, but I really want looting 3. So yeah, I'll take all these up and trade them up if this doesn't work. I didn't bring an axe with me. Silly of me, really. I think I left that over in the nether. Right, so pop that back in and off we go. Still haven't really got round to organising this that much yet, but did a little bit of work on the slime farm as well. Not a huge amount though. Just sort of changed up an extra layer there, which I don't know if you've seen yet. But yeah, this is quite a climb up. Right, so let's see, what do I need? I need some books and I need some lapis. So I'll grab my lapis, and I think, yep, books are in there. I haven't got anything. Yeah, these are just pretty basic ones. And I should get my torches. I should grab a torch or 2. Just in case I can get a slightly better enchant by changing the levels down on this. So if I take that one out, let's see. So if I put that in there, knockback 2, punch 1, power 1. Not really. Let's cover that one. See what we get. Knockback 2, punch 1. Wow, does this not make a difference anymore? This used to make a difference. Fire protection, bane. Okay, so that seemed to make a difference. Fire protection, power. Kind of just lowering the level of the enchants that I can have. I'll knock that one out and then move it over to there. Let's see if that makes a difference. Fire protection, sharpness. Ooh. Well, let's take a level 1 enchant and see if I get anything different this time. Take these out. I wouldn't mind getting this automated actually, so that I can change the enchanting level without having to run around putting in torches and things. Fortune 2, Feather Falling 3. Okay, let's just take the level 1. See what we get on the next one. Nah, nothing. Ah, what a shame. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at doing some trading. I've got some crops which are hopefully all fully grown now, which I can harvest. Nearly fully grown anyway. So I should be able to harvest those up and do some trading with farmers, get some emeralds, and maybe get a couple of looting 2 books and combine them into a looting 3. So I've been away and done some trading. I've got myself 2 looting 2 books. It cost me quite a lot, but you know, that's the way to do it sometimes. You get the thing that you want. So now I've got my looting 3, and let's see what it's going to cost me. 7. That's alright. 7 looting 3 smite 2. I can live with that. Now the trick with this is apparently putting the bow in your offhand and your sword in the main hand, and then firing with your bow, and you should get the looting effect, and I can stand back and be totally safe out of the way. So here we go, we're back. I'm just going to go up and see if anything spawned up here that's worth me having. I mean, I don't want to know about pigmen. Oof, gosh, things that I don't want spawning. Don't want the pigmen spawning either as well. They're kind of dangerous. They tend to jump out in front of arrows and all sorts. They're terrible. Oh, blimey. Here we go. So I should get the looting effect on the bow because I'm holding my sword in my main hand. So I should be looking at getting some decent drops here. Yeah, lovely. This looks good. Now I thought that I saw... Yeah, I did. I thought I saw you there, hiding around. Let's give you one of those, and one of those. Nope, nothing there. But, you know, we're in a better position now to just get those heads. So I'll be running back and forth for a bit and see how it goes. I said a little bit earlier that I thought I had a spawner down here, and that's it right there. So that's going to be kind of fun. I can have that right at the other end of my spawning platform here. And yeah, it's become more and more important to have the blaze rods, so it's good to have that now. Normally I wouldn't have bothered with it, but yeah, that looks good to me. I think I've got another one over there as well, haven't I? Yeah, so I've got 2 that are possibly in spawning distance of each other. Now, is it worth making a dual blaze spawner? I don't know. But I've had a couple of the wither skeletons pop in and out. I'm not really getting any luck with it, so there we go. I think this is going to be me for a little while now. So I'm sort of feeling like I'm not actually going to get any actual heads today. So instead I'm going to rush in here and try and block off this spawner, because I kind of feel like it's probably hurting my spawns up on the platform there. So I've had my little potion of fire resistance. Whoa, something's hitting me in the back. A little bit stressful. But yeah, let's get some more blocks in. Go on, out the way, out the way. I'm kind of just going for it. On fire, but just going for it anyway. Oi, what was that? Alright, let's get out of the way for a moment. Let's see, so I want that and that. There we go. Let's see if that's made any difference to me whatsoever. Wow. They are very active, they're very angry. I think they can actually spawn all the way out here. From that little spawner down there. Because there is a lot of them around. A lot of them. Right, there we go. That's cleared them out a little bit. Let's get back down there and see if I can get some more blocks in. So, you, and... Oh, blimey. Try not to spam click. And... there we go. That should more or less stop most spawns from that thing. At least until... let me see it. There's a gap. Must have been a gap right there somewhere. Oh dear. Okay. What's down there? Probably fiery death. So, yeah, I think I will leave it at that. Just fill that little bit extra in. And hopefully that'll knock down the spawns coming out of that, so I've got a bit of a better chance of some good spawns over on my platform. Because I've been running back and forth and not actually getting anything much at all. Wow. So many blaze. Gone quiet. Right, there we go. So, feels like they've calmed down a little bit now. Oh, pigmen getting in the way. Right, no, I'm leaving it. I'm calling it. See, I've just been over there and I've only got one skeleton spawned up here. Now let's get you off that edge before I try and get you. Yeah, that's the safe way to do it. A couple of bits of coal and a couple of bones. Not much. So I think that's what I'm going to call quits for today, to be honest. I'm going to do a bit of work off camera to try and get the things that I need. Look at all these blaze rods I've got from all of this going back and forth. Unbelievable. My bow's sort of gone down quite a long way. So yeah, I've been spending some time up here trying to get these heads, but I think I need to spend a lot more time spawn proofing the entire area. Just try and push up the numbers that I can get on that platform. And maybe getting a second or maybe even third platform, that would certainly help. So yeah, there we go. I actually ended up trading, getting an extra cake. Why don't I have a little piece of cake? Get my hunger back up. How do I do this? Like that? No? There? Couple of pieces. Half a cake. I mean, that's how it normally goes, isn't it? Half a cake. Okay, so let's just take that off. Say thank you very much for watching. Like I said, you decide what happens in the next episode. You can choose whether it's going to be an iron farm or whether it's going to be build a base in this area. You tell me, leave a comment down below. And if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like. And if you'd like to see some more of this, please do subscribe. Thank you very much and goodbye.